Tarso ng Ebreo. Pakinggan nyo.
Si Jesucristo ay siya rin kahapon at ngayon, oo, at magpakailanman.
Bilang araw o day, araw in Tagalog, day in English, kasi may ibang araw sa English yung sun. What was spoken in David in 118 of the book of Psalms? This is the day that the Lord hath made. When you hear His voice, sabi ni Pablo, huwag niyong papagmatigas din ang inyong puso. Ito'y araw na may tinig. At dapat tanggapin mo siya samantalang sinasabing ngayon. This day is always today. Bakit? Ngayon. Today. Yun na nasa English eh. Today, when you hear His voice, sabi niya sa English, do not harden your heart. Today, Hebrews 4:7, again, He limited a certain day, isa lang, saying in David, today, yung araw na yun, laging today yun, di lumilipas yun eh. After so long a time, as it is said, today, if you hear His voice, harden not your heart. Kaya nga today. Bakit? Si Kristo ang kahapon. He is yesterday, today, and forever. Si Kristo'y araw. Araw na kahapon, ngayon, at sa makalawa, bukas, etc. Kaya, He is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for a Christian. He is always our rest day. Come unto me, ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. The true Sabbath is in Christ. And that is not only Saturday. We will have Sabbath every day in Christ. Yun ang dahil, kapatid. Kaya kami hindi nangingili ng Saturday Sabbath. Nangingilin kami ng Sabbath every day with Christ. We have peace in our heart every day. We follow Him every day, not only in Saturday or on Saturday. 9:3 of the book of Luke, Brother Daniel.
And He said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me.
Take up His cross daily and follow me. The misinterpretation of Ellen G. White, after all, speaking of biblical principles, we must not even listen to Ellen G. White to assume the leadership of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. It is against the will of God that a woman usurp authority over the man. 2:12 of 1 Timothy, Brother Daniel.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
Continue, por favor.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
No pastor in this dispensation can prove to me that there is any woman authorized by God to find or found a church and to lead a church. All churches led by a woman are wrong. They are not of God. Certainly they are of Satan. Because it is not allowed for a woman to lead over men and to usurp authority over man, but to be in silence. The reason is very simple. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. That's why the prophecy of the prophet Isaiah will sweepingly deny the truth of every church founded by women. 3:12 of the book of Isaiah, it reads,
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
my people, they which lead thee, if they are the women, cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path. How do I look at the Seventh-day Adventist as a religion? It was founded by a liar. a woman liar. Let us read, or let us hear this. It's part of history of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Ellen White just could not accept the fact that Christ did not return in 1843 or 1844. She could not admit her mistake. Interestingly enough, William Miller did. Instead, she claimed she had a vision from God, the first of many.
I have seen that the 1843 chart was directed by the hand of the Lord, and that it should not be altered, that the figures were as he wanted them, that his hand was over and hid a mistake in some of the figures.
Rather than admit that she was in error, Ellen Harmon claimed that God was the one who had made the mistake and had covered it up himself.
What kind of a blasphemy is that? And if you are going to admit that you are the founder of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, you are cursed. Imagine passing your mistake to God. You are a false prophet prophesying that the end of the world will come in 1843. When it did not happen, she passed the error to God. Imagine that. It is written in the early writings of Ellen G. White, page 74. She said, I have seen that the 1843 church was directed by the hand of the Lord, and that it should not be altered, that the figures were as he wanted them, that his hand was over and hid a mistake in some of the figures so that none could see it until his hand was removed. You see that? The 1843 chart that she said that is the end of the world was committed by God. God's hid some error. That's why she was mistaken in saying that 1843 is the end of the world, because God that time did not remove yet his hand, hiding the error. Is this the kind of church are we going to attend or to be member with? Huh? Mga kapatid, mga kababayan sa Batista, mag-isip-isip kayo. Hindi pwedeng totoo yan. Lahat ng iglesyang babayan, leader, mali. Hindi yan ang kalooban ng Diyos. Basahin natin ang pangako ng Diyos sa kanyang bayan mula pa sa Israel. 9:4 ng unang hari.
At tungkol sa iyo, kung ikaw ay lalakad sa harap ko, gaya ng inilakad ni David na iyong ama, sa pagtatapat ng puso at sa katwiran, nagagawa ka ng ayon sa lahat ng aking iniutos sa iyo, at iingatan mo ang aking mga palatuntunan at ang aking mga kaatulan. Ay akin ngang itatatag ang luklukan ng iyong kaharian sa Israel magpakailanman, ayon sa aking ipinangako kay David na iyong ama, na sinasabi, hindi magkukulang sa iyo ng lalaki sa luklukan ng Israel.
Yan ang pangako ng Diyos sa kanyang bayan. Hindi pwedeng magkulang ng lalaki pagka talagang magsasadyos kayo. Alakad kayo sa aking palatuntunan, sabi ng Diyos kay Solomon, patutuparin ko ang pangako kay David na iyong ama. Hindi kayo kukulangin ng lalaki na uupo sa luklukan ng Israel. Yang kalooban ng Diyos na yan na ang kanyang bayan, pamunuan ng lalaki mula pa sa panahon ni Haring David. Sabi ng Sabadista, bateka si Deborah. Wala pa kaharian ng Israel noong panahon na wala pang nakatatag na kaharian eh. Ang unang-unang naging hari sa Israel, si Saul. Kung si Saul na hindi tapat sa Diyos, pinalitan ni David. Mula kay David nangako na ang Diyos, hindi kayo kukulangin ng lalaking upo sa Israel. Hindi kasama si Deborah ron dahil hindi pa naman panahon ng kaharian ng Israel noon eh. Pero nung matatag ang kaharian ng Israel, nangako ang Diyos kay David. Alam mo naman kung mangako ang Diyos, hindi niya binabago eh. No? Kaya pagdating ni Kristo, nang mamili siya ng leader sa iglesia totoo, ang niya mga apostol. Walang apostola. No? Obispo, walang bispa, obispa. Ayan. Yeah, reflected yung kalooban ng Diyos hanggang sa iglesia ng unang siglo. At pagkatapos ngayon, magtatayo ka ng iglesia, babae ka. Lakas naman ang loob mo. Tapos nung magkamali ka, papasa mo sa Diyos. No? Paano ngayon sasabihin mo sa akin na yung itinuro ni Ellen G. White ay totoo? Ito, turo ni Ellen G. White, ha? Pag ikaw daw ay sumamba ng linggo, tatatakan ka lang ng Antikristo, yung tanda ng hayop. Ito, nasa kanilang aklat eh. Basahin natin yung Seventh-day Adventist Belief. Page 167 of the Biblical Exposition of 27 Fundamental Doctrine of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Brother Daniel, por favor.
choosing to worship and honor Sunday in the full knowledge that it is not God's appointed day of worship will receive the mark of the beast.
Ang sabi ni Ellen G. White, choosing to worship and honor Sunday in full knowledge that it is not God's appointed day of worship will receive the mark of the beast. For so long at yan ang aral ninyo. Pag sumamba ng linggo, lalagyan ka, tatatakan ka ng Antikristo at saka ng mark of the beast. Eh ngayon, discovery ko ba naman sumasamba na rin pala sila ng linggo. Pakita natin ito nandito sa Brazil. Doon po sa Minas Gerais ng Brazil, nakakita ako ng templo ng Sabadista. Ito po, Seventh-day Adventist Temple at Poços de Caldas, Minas Gerais, Brazil. Ano nakalagay dito? Lagay mo. Ayan o, Novo Tempo, Horarios de Culto, mga araw, oras ng pagsamba, time of worship, Sabado, alas 9 ng umaga. Culto Joven o pagsamba ng kabataan, 17 oras o alas 5 ng hapon. Domingo, 19:30 oras. Ibig sabihin, alas 7:30 ng linggo. May pagsamba. E di, kung di ba naman kayo walang hiya itong mga taong ito? Sasabihin mo, pag sumamba ng linggo, tatataka lang Antikristo ng Mark of the Beast. Ba't may pagsamba na kayo ng linggo ngayon? Hindi lang pala doon. Naging curious ako. Sabi ko, yung nabasa ko sa libro nila, pinakainan nila ngayon dahil sumasamba na sila ng linggo dito sa Brazil. Aba, hindi lang pala sa Brazil yan. Ano? Pati pala sa Haiti meron noon. Ay sa Honduras. Ito, Templo Adventista del Séptimo Día in Santa Cruz de Santa Cruz de Jogua, Honduras. Ano nakalagay dyan sa Honduras? Ayan. Reuniones, Domingo, alas 6 ng gabi. Sabi ko, talagang itong mga Sabadistang ito, hindi lalaban ng diskusyon itong mga ito. Kaya dito, ayaw lumaban ng diskusyon sa akin mapapahiya sila sa kanilang mga maling aral Unang-una, iglesyang itinayo ng babae. Hindi autorisado ng Diyos ang babae magtayo o mag-leader ng iglesia. Kagaya rin ng iglesia quadrangular. Babae rin nagtayo nun Baka may alam pa kayong iba, sabihin nyo sa amin. Para maisalat natin sa buong mundo na yung mga iglesyang itinayo ng babae siguradong mali dahil labag sa kalooban ng Diyos. Hindi ko ipinahintulot na ang babae magturo ni magkaroon ng pamumuno sa lalaki kundi tumahimik. Si Ellen G. White hindi lang namuno siya mismo nagtayo. Basahin natin sa kanilang libro, kapatid na Daniel.
Ito po sa Seventh-day Adventist Belief, a biblical exposition of 27 fundamental doctrines, page 224. The gift of prophecy was active in the ministry of Ellen G. White, one of the founders of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Hindi chismis yan, mga kapatid. Ang may sabi niyan sila mismo, libro nila yan Meron akong kaopyan, bumili ako Binentahan ako niyan Meron ako niyan. Nasa library ko. Inopya na lang namin sa computer. One of the founders of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. They claim that Ellen G. White is one of the founders, but eventually, she became the leader. The commanding power in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. That's why, at each start, ang tawag dyan sa batas, void ab initio. Mali mula sa umpisa, kasi ang pagkatayo, babae lang tayo. Kaya ang aral mali, hindi naintindihan yung Biblia. Bakit? Nagtuturo ang Diyos ng ibang araw bukod sa ikapitong araw At yung araw na yon, si Kristo yon. Siya ang kahapon, ngayon at bukas, makalawa, makaitlo, ikaapat. Mga unang Kristiyano, sasabihin mo, pag sumambay ka ng linggo, tatanggap ng handa ng hayop. Sabi nila sa kanilang doktrina, pag sumamba ka ng linggo, tingnan nga natin yung mga unang Kristiyano. Sumasamba ba sila ng linggo? 2:46 ng gawa.
At araw-araw sila'y nagsisipanatiling matibay sa pagkakaisa sa templo at sa pagpuputol-putol ng tinapay sa bahay-bahay at nagsisikain sila ng kanilang pagkain.